Okay, I'm going to start another walk from my house down to the beach. This is actually a virtually cloudless late September day. Where I turn off this lane and go down this path here. Actually, it is a public footpath. And here's some old-fashioned cottages on the left. So here I begin a descent of about 350 feet down to the there's the beach down there, which I'll walk along. Here's another house with an excellent view of the beach. Okay, down continuing descent. You can see how the sun is shining. But of course I'm underneath the brow of a hill here, which blocks out the sunlight. There's another nice cottage there, hillside cottage. It is lived in. And there's that house with I just took a video of just a couple of clips ago. You see it has an excellent view. And where that footpath comes out onto the road that goes into Harlech itself. This part of the walk is a little bit, I have to walk along the road, but should be no problem. Very nice houses along this road, built I think back in they're not about this one, but a lot of the houses were built in the Victorian times when they opened up the railway. This is where I begin the second part of my descent. Down to the beach. And this is where I have to negotiate these somewhat steep steps. You can see there's the beach about roughly 200 feet below me. There are those steps. And here is the quite a good footpath that goes up to the main road. And this is actually a staircase now, all the way down to the beach. About a third of the way down this staircase, and out there, I don't know if you can see, are some sailing boats. This kind of weather, there's no wind, so they're going on engine power. But it's there's the famous Harlech beach. More or less descended the staircase, and now I'm about to cross the railway line. There's the beach. The tide is, it's not quite high tide, but it's just about starting to recede. There's those boats. And it's a Sunday morning, so there won't be any trains running. Well, I think there's just very limited service during the winter months, but I think it does run more trains in the summer months. Okay, here's just a few more steps now. and I'm down on the beach. Okay, I've just come down that slope, and I'm down at sea level. A little bit of surf, but there's no wind today, so obviously the surf's not up. There's the famous Harlech beach. I go along here for about a mile or so, and then turn inland. This is where I turn inland. And there, after walking maybe about a mile and a half along the beach, there are some people walking the dogs. About 9:30 in the morning. People just coming there over the sand dunes. There's a walkway through the dunes, which are, in this part of the coast, are protected. Just had a 10 to 15 minute chat with a gentleman walking his dog that was on holidays here. Came from Newcastle under Lyme in Staffordshire. There's the St Carlos Royal David golf course. It has been patronised by royalty in the past. There's the beach car park. It's about a third of a mile from the beach. But yes, it's quite expensive. Up to 4 hours. £3. There's the facilities block. I'll be two golfers there. Perfect weather for golfers. Here's the road. It goes up the beach road. It goes along here for half a mile until it gets to the main road. Nice houses, bungalows, large bungalows. Well, not actually houses. On Beach Road here. Actually, they were both builders, Harlech builders. There's the reception for one of the two caravan sites off Beach Road. There's an interesting statue there, quite an elaborate statue of a Welsh dragon. There's another caravan site next to the school, Castle View. I have stayed here with the parents at one time. There's the castle in silhouette. This is Ardui Secondary School. It serves, I think, pretty well the coast from Barmouth to Penryn and Dydrift. There's the castle. There's Beach Road, joins in the main. There's the secondary school. And there's Queen's Hotel. economical bed and breakfast. I'm slightly off the beaten track here to show Harlech railway station, Harlech car park, the entrance to the station, northbound. I'll cross the tracks here. There's the station platform. Harlech boasts 2 platforms and a footbridge. One of the towers of Harlech Castle. That entrance is, well, it's closed off. It has been closed off for some time because there's a low car park here for an overflow car park. But I think Harlech, there's really enough visitors to justify opening up that entrance. I've taken these shots on a previous video. There's Harlech swimming pool and Harlech hairdressers. Now I begin a steep climb here, well, basically all the way up to my house. There's some footsteps down to the road. So I've gone up about, well, not much more than 50 feet. There's a nice house that's for sale. This is somewhat challenging. It's quite a well-used road, but it's got about 3 hairpin bends on it. And there's the castle. There's a second hairpin bend, and the third hairpin bend is just here. But I'll carry straight on up through one of the old ancient streets at Harlech Castle. And there's this old side street with the old-fashioned Welsh stone cottages. Old side street. But I'll just have a quick look around this old cemetery. It's there's a little house popped. There's a continuation of this side street with the old-fashioned Welsh cottages. This one right on the end was advertised as the narrowest house in Wales, but of course it widens out at the back. Here's Harlech's pottery shop. It's not open right now, but I imagine she does occasionally sell well, probably a homemade pottery. And up ahead is the Harlech TV shop. Now I'm going to make another steep climb up that road, which goes off this secondary road which runs through the main high street of Upper Harlech. But I'll just okay, a Chinese restaurant and Mr. Murphy general store. This is always a curious knick-knack items. I don't know if they have any customers here. Oh, new members of the allotments. I'll just take another short side trip to show this garden, which has an excellent view of the castle. This house is up for sale. Can't quite see it, but it's 425,000. And she has a show garden there. Here's another hidden away feature of Harlech. Is this kind of information and area, which is many communities across the country have these little well recreation points with some seats, and this here shows the panorama, and of course that tree is somewhat blocking the view, but an excellent view of the castle from here. And there's the stone seat, which looks down on Lower Harlech and the caravan sites, dedicated to Kathleen Mary Jones, 1924-1981. This was formerly Harlech School, or primary school maybe, now converted to a library. The old Yanvire Road, and there's a line of quaint cottages there. I think I've still got close to 100 feet to ascend yet. One problem with living in an area, especially anywhere, people have their houses fixed up, and of course it's about it's mid-morning, Sunday morning, an almighty racket. This house here, it's painted red. Can't quite see it. But it's a landmark house. You can see it quite clearly from the beach. There was a big tree here. This wall is new. It was blown down in the gale we had, the hurricane, basically. We had February of last year. There's a clearer view of the red house. Okay, I'm coming to the end of this walk. These are nice houses. They have large back gardens sloping down, and excellent views of the next door neighbour. Moved out about a year ago and bought this house. Here is a bungalow. She bought it for £310,000. It's got a first-class view of the beach, the bay and the mountains, and long frontage. And she's got these newly built houses overlooking at the back, but still it's a very nice bungalow, a large bungalow. And I can't quite see, but it's there's the palm tree, which pretty done, and a porch on the side, and there's a garden. She had cut down the conifers and stored the firewood. Now this is more or less the end of this walk. I'll go along here for a few yards and then turn left up a steep hill. Newly built houses, all got good price tags on. A racket while they were being built, but now they're built, of course. They're quite an adornment, really, to the neighbourhood. This is the steep hill, which I well, I'll have to ascend, of course, and my house is just round the corner. That's a second home. They don't come up that often, but I thought I'd just stop and take a quick video of that glass dome there. It's a feature that stands out on these newly built houses